Let's do new music of the week. We got a couple this week. So you have not heard this song. This song is called Animals Part One. I'm assuming there's a part two coming, or maybe it's out and I haven't seen it yet. But this is JID and Eminem. You know, I'm an
Well,
Eminem fan.
hold on. Is it Eminem and JID or is it
No, I
JID and
think
Eminem?
it's JID and Eminem. Yeah, I think
Really?
Eminem was a feature on the
Ooh, he
track.
got Eminem to feature on a track. Whoa. Good for him.
Yeah.
See, you go viral on TikTok, kids. You get Eminem on a song.
I am a fan of this song. I will, and again, you said you've shown me JID before.
I
I
have.
don't disagree with that. I just don't remember it. But I do like this guy's flow, and I like his voice.
He's cool.
Yeah, I like everything about it. So
His
it's
last record was the one that I showed, the song that I played for you from his last record. That I think that was 2023.
okay.
We can verify that later if you want, but I did not realize this was an Eminem feature. That's dope. Now when you texted this to me, you said that Eminem brought up Tupac again, being did he put out a hit on Tupac again?
Yeah, I think this is the second song that he's put out where he's made
Can I
the
ask you
kind of,
something? Why'd this fucking white boy wait 20 fucking years to
I
say
don't know.
this?
I don't know. I
It
don't know if he
pisses me
waited.
off.
I don't know if he waited until he actually, maybe doing prison time or whatever. I don't know, but
He's not
uh,
in prison. You
yet.
think Diddy doesn't have the power to get to Eminem from wherever he is
Well,
right now?
dude, that's what I've been thinking though. Like, and I really wanted to ask you too. Like, what? I mean, again, he's got the power.
He
So
blew up Kid
Eminem's
Cudi's
got
car, for fuck's
Eminem.
sake.
Yeah, but Eminem's got some balls to be making a claim like this. At the, I don't know.
Well, at this stage, no, I disagree. I feel like
Okay,
at this point, I don't think it takes balls.
it would have
I think
taken more
he's
balls if he did it a long time ago. Is what you're saying?
20 years
Yeah.
ago. Say it then. Can we let Tupac rest in peace, please? I'm done with the we found Tupac's murderer shit. I'm done with the Tupac was gay shit. I'm done with the fucking Tupac wasn't a gangster shit. I'm done with the somebody put a hit out on Tupac. It's like, yeah, I'm sure his family wants to know who killed him. I'm sure they want justice. I'm with that. I understand that. But at some point, when do you go, let's let the man rest in peace? All right, let's see. I haven't heard this yet, so
This
Eminem
is
better be spitting
you
some
you
truth.
you
That's all I
you
got
know
to
how
say.
I am when it comes to rap, and I like my fast rap, and this is like that all the way through. This is like a 6 minute song,
Oh,
but it's
Jesus
like it's
Christ.
like that all the way through. And there, I mean, Eminem throws some nonsense in there, but I mean, for the most part, it's legit. I think
Eminem throws some
I
nonsense
know,
into his flow? No
crazy,
way.
right? I
First
know.
time ever. JID featuring Eminem. The song is called Animals Part 1.
Look,
You know what this already reminds me of? Is when Cudi had Eminem on a feature. I think it was during the pandemic. I think that's when that song. And I texted you because I love Cudi. You know that.
I know.
And I go, you know what? I'm gonna do Colt a favor. I'm gonna buy this song, and I'm just gonna buy it without hearing it once. I just read Cudi featuring Eminem, new song. Cool. I'm gonna buy it because I buy nearly everything that Cudi puts out. And I was like, all right, I'm with this. It already reminds me of that song.
Okay.
Already. I didn't like the way he came into this, but as he got into it, it got better.
What?
I don't
What?
like
Okay.
the way he started his flow.
Okay. Yeah, I was
It was a little
gonna ask,
sloppy
what
to
do you
me.
mean by that? Yeah, it was almost like there wasn't a starting point. He just started. I don't know.
Yeah, it just the cadence was off for me. And
Okay.
then as he got into it, he found his groove.
Yeah.
Listen to me judging rappers like I know what I'm talking about.
in the hand.
But I will say putting a flow like this to that drum beat is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Pretty sick because it's an off-time drum beat and he's staying in the pocket. That's
Yeah.
just like when he started, he wasn't in the pocket so much, and maybe that was an intent. That was he could have said "fuck everybody." That's intentional.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I don't know.
Man, ain't no
Dude's got bars.
No
That's
shit, man.
for sure. He is good.
that's probably
So I will say when Eminem does speed up his flow like this and doesn't be so silly, and so let me rhyme things that don't rhyme together, I'm a little bit more of a fan. That's why I said this reminds me of that Cudi track, because he did that, and and I believe me, I don't go deep into Eminem's catalog. I don't know shit about Eminem because I've never been the biggest fan. But when I heard him doing that, I've heard him do it before. But like, okay, yeah, this is the Eminem that I can tolerate. You know,
I've been, and you probably think I'm dumb on this, but like where he said apologize just a minute ago, like I've been focusing on that.
apologize.
Yeah, but he changes it like mid word to fit what he's trying to say. So he's
Oh,
not
and he
even rhyming at
shoehorns.
this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not even like he doesn't have a rhyme now. So let's change it in the middle of a word, and it all works still. It's so crazy.
Yeah. Have you heard him talk about that on interviews? He's
Maybe.
broken like, and it's so funny because he'll like break. It's like I'm making this name up, but it's like to a guy like Al Roker or something. He was getting interviewed on some bullshit fucking Good Morning America, like that one of those type shows. And it was probably no, it wasn't back when he was in trouble for saying offensive shit. It was after that. It was after he was very successful. But they were like, "How do you do what you do?" And he broke it down. And I was like, "Dude, you made it sound dumber than when we hear it in the music. Just don't tell anybody. Just be like, I just do what I do. Just don't even try to explain it. Don't, and especially don't try to explain it to somebody who doesn't listen to hip hop because people who listen to hip hop will hear him shoehorn these things in, and they'll go, "Oh, fine," because it's still a rhyme. Like, that's what they want to hear. That's why it works.
Yeah.
But when you over explain it, like I would hate to like I haven't heard his name yet in this song, but I would hate for Tupac to come back and explain his rhyming style to somebody who doesn't understand hip hop. It'd be like, Tupac, will you stop? And it wasn't like he was, he had a really smooth sort of flow that was easy to understand
Yeah.
for most people. But I'd be like, don't explain it. You don't owe anyone an explanation. And neither does Eminem, as much as I can't stand him. All right.
What explain your feeling right now.
I just, fuck, man. I don't even, it's not even about an allegiance to Tupac. It's just an allegiance to that time period. And so much, we talked about this a couple episodes ago, but so much of that was fabricated and created by the music industry and by the media. They turned two guys who were friends who had a personal problem, turned it into this sort of global news story where it was East versus West and all this shit. And it's like, man, here we are this many years later and Eminem's bringing it back up. And it bums me out.
Did you see the whole lyric? Because I
I
think you kind
did.
of I think you because I think you turned your head like halfway through it.
No, I still was looking. I saw it.
Okay.
Let's back up. Let's back up. I want to hear it
If you
again.
can back up just to see the lyric, you don't even have to play it, but like if you can see if
No,
it'll.
I'm gonna play it. I want to hear
Okay,
him say
fine.
it again to enrage
Okay,
me.
fine. I really like that lyric too, where he said he was never going to sell out, and he's the Dave Chappelle of the rap game.
Eh,
That's a pretty dope lyric.
eh, eh. I feel like it's obvious. Oh yeah. Oh, so I did see a story about this. So this is the song where he talks about Sean O'Malley.
O'Malley, I was going to mention that too.
Okay, yeah. Let me hear this again because I talked in the middle of it like a fucking shithead.
I don't know how he does it. It's so fucking crazy.
Again, I have much more of an appreciation for that type of Eminem flow than I do for the slowed down sort of analytical silly thing, that when people praise that, I'm just like, yeah, okay, fine. He rhymed orange with lorange. Great.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care about that. That was dope. And I will be the first to admit that I can't sit here and deny that both of those dudes did not just fucking rip that shit. So that's cool. Again, with the Tupac thing, God, I don't know why. I'm curious to talk to a couple of my hip hop head friends and see what they think about this. And I'm sure they won't have the same thought process as me, where it's like, it's 20 years too late. You should have done this in 2005 when you were popping, like when you were climbing. Bring
Yeah,
this
but
shit up then. And but
yeah,
but imagine this: it's 2005. You're Eminem. You get on a feature and you say that Diddy put a hit on Tupac. The world's going to explode.
yeah.
When you do it now, the internet's going to explode. That's the difference.
Okay. But
I
I
know the
mean,
internet's important and it carries a lot of weight when it comes to the opinions of artists and the news and everything else. But if you do it in 2005, your respect level and your presence in the game, I mean, sure, he's going to piss people off, but if you get away with it and then you become the Eminem that you are now, come on,
if I mean
then
that
you
was
might be the GOAT.
Yeah, but that was also a big risk, right? Because of all the beef that was happening at the time.
I'm saying 2005 because I just put a 20-year time limit on it.
Yeah.
2005, Eminem's still on the ascension, right? Diddy is still relevant in hip hop. He's still putting out music. He's still putting out groups, right? The East Coast West Coast thing is all but a memory in 2005. If you bring it up, but it's still it's still a recent memory. It's not a
Yeah.
distant memory, you know. And like the fan base that JID has, granted, some of them will know through hip hop what the Tupac Biggie beef was and what Tupac's death meant to hip hop and what Biggie's death meant to hip hop. Does it resonate as hard? Eminem saying this now to that demographic of
No,
hip
absolutely
hop.
not.
You know,
Yeah, you're right. It definitely doesn't.
it
But
touches on something they've heard of.
but it was also
Because
a time but it was also a time where Diddy wasn't in trouble for anything. And so
that's why I'm saying it's kind of whack. That's why I don't. It's kind of like low hanging fruit.
yeah, I get it.
There are many things you could say about Diddy now. It could be anyone. It wouldn't. It doesn't have to be Eminem. It could be any rapper. And I go, maybe leave that alone. Unless
Yeah.
you do it funny. Nothing about what he said was funny. It's very serious shit.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't put a punchline about that. It was very simply, did he put the hit out? Was listening to Hit Him Up, put my middle finger up. Like, that's deep shit, dude. And you know, he's connected to all of that. So when it comes, and that's the other thing. It's like, if someone else isn't connected to it and they say something about it, you better bring a punchline. Otherwise, anyway, we got some more new music from a band that we both love.
Yeah, and I have not heard this yet, so I'm pretty pumped.
I have not either.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
No, I have not heard it. I
Well, we know how
saw.
this goes. We may have a Patrick might be bad mouthing Dayseeker
No.
until he
Never done
listens
that.
to it
I've
about 3
never
or 4
done
times.
that.
You
Never done
lie.
that.
Lies.
I've never done that.
Lie.
Don't lie.
I was here. I watched it happen.
You didn't see me badmouth them. You saw me. You saw me question a
Critique.
few things. No question. I didn't even critique.
Did you ever listen to that track that I sent you that he did with that Rory did with Silverstein or vice versa? It was Silverstein with Dayseeker, one of the two.
I did.
Yeah, what'd you think? I don't know if I ever knew if you were a Silverstein fan or not.
I am not.
Okay.
They have a few songs that I like. I never really got into them. But again, they do have songs that I like, so I can appreciate them. I just, the dude's voice just annoyed the fuck out of me most of the time.
Okay.
But that song was cool. I dug it. It was cool. So here we go. New Dayseeker. Creature in the Black Night. A film by Dayseeker. Rated PG-13.
Sounds like the beginning to a Dayseeker.
Sounds like Dayseeker.
Guilty hands get under plans. Once I got a hold on you, I won't let go. On your knees, you'll understand. Nothing stays the same except the taste of cold. Fuck me in your dreams like you can't escape it. I can make a scene when I feel degraded. Pull it through my heart when I feel you break it. I feel you break it. So why are you lucid in the daylight? You feel like a stranger inside your skin. You run like a creature in the black night. And you'll be alone in your bed till the bitter end. You keep talking with your
Ooh.
hands.
Fooled us.
You can taste the poison with your swollen tongue. Bite your neck, I want it bad. Blood into a diamond.
So right away, this is what they do well. So this is Dayseeker to me. I'm really curious to see what the hook does, because this is them, and it's what they've done well for the past 5-6 years. So
Touch. Fuck me in your dreams like you can't escape it. I can make a scene when I feel degraded. Pull it through my heart when I feel you break it. But something keeps you coming back. So why are you lucid in the daylight?
ooh,
You feel like a stranger inside your skin.
expecting that.
You live with the fever that makes you sick. You run like a creature in the black night, and you'll be alone in your bed till the bitter end.
That's got it's like a crying while you're dancing vibe to me.
Yeah. Okay. So I really like this because it's Dayseeker. What worries me is that if this album is going to have a theme all the way through, I hope the other songs differentiate from this quite a bit because between this and Pale Moonlight, they're a lot alike to me.
Really?
I
I
feel
disagree.
it.
I disagree.
Maybe it's just the vibe of the songs because of the theme. Maybe I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot bigger different. So like between this song and Pale Moonlight, compared to like Neon Grave and Without Me, like those are to me are like two worlds difference of each other. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like saying that bands follow a format or stick to a formula, but right now it feels that way. Pale Moonlight got heavy. It was darker. This is a little more dancey, a little more. I was expecting this chorus to get heavy, and
It was too, actually.
I'm okay with it not being that because it gives me, like I said, you got Neon Grave, Without Me, and then
Well,
Crying While You're Dancing. 3 completely different songs. So I would imagine that they're going to try to see the reason that I'm saying I saw the song titles. I don't know that they're going to go as poppy with this album as they did the last one. Because those 3 songs we just named had a little, well, not Crying While You're Dancing, but Without Me and Neon Grave had the little bit of aggression that they're good at as well. Whereas the rest of the album, it treaded lightly on that. It was more of a poppier sort of rock metal album. But you even looking at the music videos and like the color and like everything they're doing, it feels like they're going to get a little dark with it and keep it a little more in tune with the aggressiveness that we've seen from them in the past. But could be wrong. I like this song,
As you said, you thought that the hook was going to be heavier. Don't you feel like the music leads you to believe that too?
Bands that can do that, that's good. But also we're watching a music video. If I was listening to this audio only, I don't know if I would have felt the same way.
Okay.
Honestly. That's why I
Yeah.
love visuals. That's why I still think music videos are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They can lead you into a direction and then take you a completely different way.
Yeah.
That's why I still think it's an art form that I think is underappreciated these days, and I think these guys are utilizing it to their advantage, to be honest. Like a lot of bands don't. Or, maybe they don't have the funds or they just don't have the creative sort of streak in them to go, yeah, with our music videos, we want to make people sort of think differently about what the song is. And you don't have to. You don't have to. Like the other week, we played that Silly Goose song. And it's like, from beginning to end, you knew what you were getting with the music video. The music video told you what you were going to get, and that's fine. And Dayseekers had performance videos, not any, with all the aesthetics and the visuals and the themes and everything. But I think they're tapping into, musically speaking, what I like in modern day rock and metal. And then visually speaking, they're doing what I liked years back when music videos still mattered and bands kind of cared about image and kind of creating this visual that had people going, whoa, what's this about?
Yeah, and like I said, I like this, and it is Dayseeker to me, and I mean, I will always like this formula that they have, and as you said, they have tapped into something that they are really good at, and I appreciate it. I hope that there's more for me, and I know I say this all the time, and you hate it, but like to the average listener that listens to this band, I hope that they have a lot of differentiation between their songs, moving forward, just because I don't know, I just feel like
maybe they won't.
I don't know, maybe
and
not.
They'll stick to their fan base,
Yeah, that's true.
And there's nothing wrong with that either, to be honest.
Sure.
So
I can turn a dream right into a living nightmare. Show me how to feel when you show me that you don't care. You don't care.
Here it is. Fuck you, Pete.
I'm upset with my blah.
You feel like a stranger inside your sky. You run like a creature in the black night, and you'll be alone in your bed till the bitter end. So why are you lonely in the twilight? You live with the fever that makes you sad. You run like a creature in the black night, and you'll be alone in your bed till the bitter end. Yeah, you'll be alone in your bed till the bitter end.
The last minute of that song made up for everything that I just said a while ago.
It did. That band rules, man.
They are
I
great.
you know, I'm gonna sound really lame, but I don't give a fuck. I love what they do with synths and all the background stuff. I think it just makes the music so whole and so fun to listen to. And I know a lot of people don't give a shit about that. And metal guys are probably fucking tugging on their ball sack, fucking lighting shit on fire, going, this band's not real metal. This is bullshit. But I don't care. I don't care. When you can get heavy like that, but also have this beautiful atmospheric thing going on in the background, to be complimented by a dude who can really fucking sing, you got me. You got me. I don't care. I don't care what people think about that.
I
And
wonder
I have
if
friends that make fun of me all the time for liking music like that. Because I do like straight up fucking grimy shit. But
I wonder, and maybe they're just doing it just for the fun, just to do the theme or whatever, but I wonder if they're like trying to make like a soundtrack to a type of movie. Or if again, maybe it's just they're just trying to have a theme. I don't know, but like
I
even
think they're
making
trying to do that, like you
the
saw.
music
Like,
video like that, or not music video, yeah, the music video looking like a movie or whatever. I wonder if they are actually attached to a movie or something, and just haven't announced that
I
yet or
think they're
something.
just trying to make their own thing. Like,
Yeah.
they're all, like, the videos all have, like, the two videos we've seen from them for this album, visually speaking, they're telling a story. And again, that's why the music video, if you can do it right and tell a story with the music video and enhance the song with that, that only artistically speaking makes the song that more impactful to not only the people that like the band, but new listeners, if they're into that. Not everyone's going to be into that, what we just saw, but I'm certain that it will attract some people. They'll go,
Yeah,
what
for
is
sure.
this? It's
Yeah.
the same thing when people see a Falling in Reverse video. I think some people will, like, people who don't know the band will go, the fuck is this? And then some will go, what's this? This is weird and something I don't see every day. This sort of unpolished, weird thing. Like, that was cool. We have to talk about Ozzy Osbourne and this. Dude, are they calling it a farewell performance? Is it
Uh,
officially called that?
I don't, I don't know. I don't know what they officially called it. I mean, people are pretty much expecting that that's it. Which I mean, he's got Parkinson's and he, you know, can barely do it all anyways. But he sounded pretty dang good for what it was. I thought.
So I'm going to tell you something. I've not listened to a single second of any of the performances from this because
Wow.
I wanted to talk about it on here.
Okay.
And here's why. I think, in terms of historically speaking, in rock and roll and metal, there's not a guy who, culturally speaking, has spoken to more people than Ozzy Osbourne. And I know a
Agree.
lot of people would say I'm crazy,
No, I agree with you.
but I truly believe that. Now, I understand that the Osbournes had a lot to do with that. That show tapped into reality TV when reality TV was still taking off. I understand that. But I think he's so underappreciated as a singer and just as that guy who shaped a generation of bands. And if you look at who all played this show, I think it's a testament to just how important he and Black Sabbath are to the history of rock and metal. I think, but what I don't like is his wife. I think she
I think most people
forces
would.
him I think she forces him out on stage regardless of his health. And to a certain extent, I think she exploits him for dollars. And that bothers me. But if he's willing to do it, then who cares?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if the guy loves what he does and is willing to get out there regardless of health, regardless of ability, and still entertain his fans, then who am I to say it's wrong? You
So
know,
what happened to him a few years ago? It was an accident, right? I mean, I know he has Parkinson's as well, but didn't he have an accident that
did he
laid
fall
him
off
off
an ATV?
first? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like a
That
four-wheeler
was
or
a
something.
long time ago, though, man. That
Oh,
was
was
like,
it?
yeah,
Okay.
that was, yeah, several. I think he's had several accidents since then. So let me read you this. So who performed, what songs they performed, and who do you want to watch? And I'll tell you what annoys me.
I also heard that there, and I don't know if we'll ever know who it was, but I also heard that there was a band that was kicked off the bill that was originally on
Really?
it. Yeah. And what I heard was, whether this is true or not, that it was Danzig.
Let's
And the
Google it.
reason being was that there was a story from back in the day where I can't remember what show it was, but there was a show that Danzig was on, and Sharon Osbourne, or they were saying they wanted $10,000 more, or they weren't going to play, and then Sharon Osbourne promised them that extra $10,000, and then when they got off stage, she basically said "fuck you," and they didn't get their extra money.
Oh, The Point did a story on it. Sharon's dumb plastic face. Gosh, she annoys the fuck out of me. An unnamed act originally booked for Black Sabbath. Oh, so we don't know who it is.
No, we don't.
Well, okay, so Mastodon kicked off the show, then Rival Sons, then Anthrax, then Hailstorm, Lamb of God, Tom Morello's All Stars. Fuck you, Tom Morello. Shut up. They're not your All Stars. He annoys the fucking shit out of me. I love Rage Against the Machine. Love him. But fuck me, does he annoy me. He's so full of himself and so full of his bullshit message. He sucks. He had Nuno Betancourt, Mike Borden, Dave Ellefson, Lizzie Hale, Adam Wakeman, David Draymond, Whitfield Crane. God, so many people. Youngblood, Jack Black did Mr. Crowley, which apparently went viral. Alice in Chains,
I did hear good things.
Gojira.
It isn't Youngblood like way out of left field for the rest of that lineup?
Yeah, I saw a video. He gave like Ozzy a gift. I mean, he's British, so there's that whole connection.
Guess
I'm sure
he's pretty young too, isn't he?
super young, but I'm sure he even still coming from there grew up
Yeah, I'm sure.
knowing and admiring Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Tom Morello's All Stars again, Supergroup B with Billy Corgan, Adam Jones, Sammy Hagar, Vernon Reed. Oh, he sucks.
I think there was a story there too, wasn't there, with Billy Corgan and Sharon? Like
Yeah, I don't
hated
think they
each
get
other
along.
for a long time, and they kind of reconciled a little bit to make this happen.
Good for them. Good for you guys not to care about yourselves and care about, I don't know, Ozzy and Black Sabbath. Pantera. I'm curious to see how Pantera perform. Tool, Slayer, Fred Durst, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Ozzy, and Black Sabbath. Well, like I said, I haven't watched any of this. I'm curious about the Jack Black performance because apparently people are saying he stole the show.
Yeah.
If you can imagine. He did Mr. Crowley, but it was pre-recorded. Kind of annoys me, but we can get into it. Why not? I don't know if I can watch Ozzy from a goddamn throne, just Parkinson. I just, it bums me out, man.
Okay.
But
we don't have to.
I mean, the cool thing is a lot of these bands, most of them anyway, did at least one Sabbath track or Ozzy track, you know? So like Guns N' Roses did Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. How did that sound? You know,
I heard if I
Pantera did Planet Caravan, which is one of my favorite covers. That's a Sabbath cover. That's one of my favorite covers. I kind of want to watch that, but
I'm pretty sure I heard that out of everyone, Guns N' Roses sounded the absolute worst.
I don't want to do that then. All right, well,
That's what I heard. I don't know if that's
let's-
true or not.
we'll get into this for a minute. Is he playing with the School of Rock? Because that would be... I don't know how I feel about that.
Mr. Crowley, what went on in your head? Oh, Mr. Crowley, did you talk to the bed? Your lifestyle to me seems so tragic.
Yeah, cool. It sounds good, but it's pre-recorded. I don't care. What else did I say? It's fine. It's fine. I don't want to hate.
I would say either try to listen to Crazy Train, or if we can find it, or try to listen to Mama, I'm Coming Home.
Doesn't sound bad.
I would say, I mean, for your last performance, more than likely that's pretty
I
legit.
mean, dudes in their fucking 70s.
That drummer, man.
What about him?
That's all I'm gonna say.
You know he takes his shirt off eventually, right?
In this show,
Yeah. That's Bill Ward. Show some respect. That
sorry,
drummer.
man.
It's Bill Ward. Dude, you gotta imagine, and that at that advanced age to still be playing that, it's pretty. It's like I said, it bums me out, but you know, if
I'm
you
not-
talk shit on this, you're a fucking dickhead. Let's all right, let's get real for a second. Like, if you watch this and you know there was thousands of people on the internet talking shit about this. If
course,
you
yeah.
talk shit about this, you're a fucking loser. Okay.
I agree.
Bona fide loser. Why are you talking shit about this? Because again, look how many people they brought and look how much money. And again, if you believe in charity or not, that's debatable. But look at how much money they raised, $140 million for the charities they were supporting or whatever. Like, come on. Let's end on a throwback. And I only want to do this because last week or the last episode, we did a 90s mixtape episode. And I'm so upset that I didn't put this on my list.
Okay.
I completely forgot about it, and I don't know why this came into my head.
Is this gonna be something I know?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say maybe.
Okay.
That's not out on a limb. You know what? Want to bet me $10 right now?
No.
Okay.
Because I know what kind of songs you brought to the table last week.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think you might know this. I
Okay.
think you might know this. But again, so like when we did that mixtape episode, I was like, these are songs that I wore out. These are songs that kind of shaped, you know, I talked about like having memory, like a lot of the songs like brought back memories for me. And I'm upset with myself that I didn't put this one on it because it was literally a song that was like the soundtrack to so many. Ooh, we're in a basement with girls. Ooh, we're having a sleepover and two of the girls snuck in, like those things. And it was, this was one of the songs that was on. It's just, I remember like a birthday party in a basement. Parents were in bed. They didn't know we were still awake. They didn't know girls were coming, that type of thing. So I have a love for this song. And I'm upset with myself that I didn't put it on there. So I'm just going to play it for you. And I'm going to tell you what it is.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. So you know this.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, this song, this don't even get me started. I can't even.
Okay.
I did so many raunchy, grimy, degenerate, hood rat things to this song.
This is one of those songs that is 1000% like a time period, like nostalgia feeling song. Absolutely. I can.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you know this. There's hope for you.
It's a ridiculous song.
It's a ridiculous song.
That's always really disgusted me because every time I've heard it, I've thought about like Vaseline in a skillet, and it like makes my stomach turn. But also, I've never known what the lead singer of this band looks like, and it tracks.
Yeah, but they don't like. That's the thing. This band just became something different than this song, and it's almost funny to think about what they became worldwide versus what this song was.
So was this the beginning of this band? Like this is like first
super
album?
beginning. Yeah.
Super beginning. Okay.
I don't know if it was
I
their
don't-
first. I don't know enough about the Flaming Lips to like say yes.
I don't
this
know
was,
anything
but
about them other than this.
let's just go with it. Let's just say I'm right. Yeah, I'm not gonna. So 90s. This song makes me want to smoke a cigarette and not take a shower for like 5 days. That's basically what it wants me. It's just.
So let me ask you something. We're sitting in the 90s right now, and you're a record label. and you hear this, do you say this band is going to be huge?
Someone did. And I don't know if there's any. Someone did. Yeah.
straight for you.